First startups of fan season as of today. This is a little 12-inch Toastmaster box fan that I got at the thrift store. And it's got everything except the handle, as you can see. And they didn't do anything to this one except for clean it up. So that's the Toastmaster. This is my Lakewood Model K223 box fan from 1982. This one I acquired quite a few years back. And it's got the large Macmillan motor and the second gen blades. It even still has the sticker on the bottom, although it's kind of torn. It's in robin's egg blue. It does not have any surface rust yet. It just has a couple of scratches on it here and there, which is expected, as well as the grills being yellowed, and there are a couple of slats missing. However, some of them have found their way to the bottom of the fan, like you see in every other public place. The only modification this one has done to it is, you notice there's a little piece of Scotch tape right there, because the little grill piece around the screw has sort of broken off, and so it rattles when you run it, and so I just put a little piece of tape on there, not enough to take the paint off, but enough to keep the grill in place while you run it so that it doesn't vibrate. This thing blows quite a bit of air, especially with the large Macmillan motor. It's a very good motor. It's never been taken apart. It has been cleaned. It has not been oiled, but even when I got it, it was running perfectly fine, and it still does. And I've used it as my bedroom fan at times before. So I'll go ahead and I'll run it on high. And this is the Rotoair from Newark. This one I use here in the back side of the house, in the kitchen, in the back living room area, complete opposite of the Lakewood, which is that's at the front of the house. So running this one in exhaust and then having the other one do in-draft actually helps complete the airflow in here. This is kind of similar to a modern box fan with some characteristics. However, I suspect it to be from the mid to late 70s. It's got a very short cord, as you can see. I'm not sure. Really, I don't have... I suspect this to be from the mid to late 70s. It's got a very short cord on it, as you can see. But the only labels on it are Rotoair, which I kind of think might have been a store brand relabel. The only fans that these have sort of similarities to are Hunter and Montgomery Ward box fans. So I suspect that the OEM could be Hunter or Montgomery Ward, but this one is 2-speed, and it has the wood outside with actual stand holes, just no rivets for them, and star head screws. And then the very narrowly slatted grill with the 7-wing blade, which helps to move air quite a bit. It's missing the original handle, but that's the handle that came with it. I'm not sure if that hole was broken originally, or that slat for the cord, but as you can see, it doesn't even really line up with the cord, so I have a feeling somebody did that. But I'm going to do what I did in the original video and start it on low and then go to high. As you can see, the low speed on this is really quiet, kind of like a modern box fan. This kind of reminds me of those metal-bladed Lascos. What's interesting is the motor looks to have 3 wires to it, but it's only 2 speeds, so maybe they had provisions for a 3rd wire. Alright, well now I'll take it up to high. As you can see, high speed is very noisy, but it does push some air, especially with the 7-wing blade set. And then I'll turn it off and shut the spin down. And then as soon as it spins down, I'll take it back to straight to high. That was pretty short, actually. And there's the plug. This thing is almost 22 inches, so it's perfect for this window here. And now I'll take it straight up to high and show you the startup. And here we have a GE 14-inch box fan. Got this one last year. It's 2-speed, and I have a larger version too. And it has the knob on the side, as you can see. I leave this one on intake, as you can see. I have it in my dining room, which this is a little small room, so it actually helps to circulate air. It's just perfect for a room this size. And it kind of goes with the window and the rug color as well. So that's nice. I didn't even think about that it does match. So I will show you this one on high. This one is quite powerful too. You can see, and we'll turn it to low. Nice hum on